Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to be talking about some upcoming Black Friday sales. So at the time of filming this, we are still at the very beginning of November. The Sephora sale is currently ongoing, and while I know there can be a lot of pressure during the Sephora sale to shop that sale, and I definitely do myself, I will say that there are some Black Friday sales that are going to be so much better. So this is kind of a reminder that you don't need to lose your mind during the Sephora sale, because Black Friday's coming and there's going to be some crazy deals. I find the Sephora sale really is only a great deal if you're rouged. So if you're not a Rouge tier member, then maybe the Sephora sale isn't that worth it. So I am going to share details on some of the upcoming sales that I know about right now, and then as more details of more sales become available, I will post another video to keep you updated on that. So the first sale I'll touch on is Ulta. They are doing weekly deals every week, I believe, until the week of Black Friday. This week's deals, which ends on November 9th, there are going to be $10 minis. There is also 40% off Morphe brushes and brush kits, 30% off select lip products, and there is a lot of drugstore makeup included in that, up to 30% off organizers and accessories, 30% off select nail products, up to 50% off lashes, up to 30% off select makeup, and 2 for $12 for NYX products. Now, the up to 50% off select makeup items, I'm seeing some Smashbox, I'm seeing a lot of LA Girl, I'm seeing some Ofra, I'm also seeing some Stila in here. So Ulta definitely does have some good deals ongoing. I would keep an eye on Ulta. We all know Ulta has some pretty great deals throughout the year, and also their point system is just too good. Getting into the other sales, Huda Beauty is going to be doing their annual Cyber Craze sale, where you can get up to 80% off. Now, they do typically do this every year. They have, at least for the last few years, and you can get some amazing deals. You can get some of her larger palettes for a very fair price point. Now, I don't have exact dates for this one yet, but her website does say to sign up for early access by November 17th. So you might be able to shop a little bit early. And her Cyber Craze sale really has been well worth it. I think the lowest discount might be 20%, and I think that's on brand new releases. So maybe the Icy Nude palette that I've been raving about. But I have also seen some of her other large palettes on for 50% off, 60% off, and so on. So she does have some really great deals. She is also teasing that this one is going to be their best sale ever. And part of the reason for that, I think, is because Huda did announce this year she is taking control of her brand once again. She's now the CEO once again. So I do think that there might be some extra good discounts on her larger palettes, because apparently she's not doing them anymore. And I also know that she did change her branding, so maybe she's trying to get rid of a lot of that product. So I'm thinking maybe she wants to clear out a lot of product in order to bring out those products with the new branding. I'm pretty sure she's also getting rid of the Glowish line, so I would expect to see her Glowish products to be up to 80% off. The bronzer and blushes in the Glowish line I actually really enjoy, so I would take a look at those. But Huda Beauty, I would definitely skip during the Sephora sale, because her website is going to have insane deals if you are looking toward Huda Beauty. And of course, if you are planning to shop from Huda, I definitely recommend their new Icy Nude palette, which I think is absolutely stunning. I recommend any of their large palettes. They're always fantastic quality. I have really enjoyed the Glowish line in the past. I really like the blushes and bronzers in that line. Very recently, I've been enjoying the Easy Blur foundation. This is a gorgeous, lightweight, medium coverage matte foundation that works beautifully on dry skin. So I do highly recommend this as well. But Huda definitely has one of the very best Black Friday sales in the beauty sphere, so I do highly recommend checking that one out. Next, we have Nars, and from November 22nd to 30th, they're going to have up to 20% off and 30% off purchases of $150 or more. We know I absolutely love Nars. I've loved their eyeshadow palettes. I think their formula is fantastic, especially if you have more textured or mature lids. I find they just have a thinner, silkier matte formula, so it's just incredibly easy to work with and use. I've also been absolutely swearing by the light reflecting foundation for the last couple of years. This has been my absolute holy grail. Every time I take a break from this and then wear something else and come back to it, I'm reminded of why I love this so much. This is the one I'm wearing today, and I had that exact experience. I just love this foundation. I also love their holiday palette from this year. This is also a fantastic palette and probably one of their very best holiday palettes. So I do highly recommend checking that out if you're looking to stock up on some of your Nars favorites. They do also have a fantastic new explicit lipstick collection. Those lipsticks are so creamy and thin and lightweight, but you can sheer them out, you can build them up, but they're also very long wearing for a cream lipstick. Nars has a lot of really incredible options, so if you're looking to stock up, that sale might be a great one to check out as well. Merit from November 25th to December 2nd is also going to have 20% off site-wide, and you'll also get one of their signature bags, like a mini version, with every purchase. Merit has some great products as well. I highly recommend their lipstick, both their satin and their matte formulas. So comfortable and beautiful, and also just very, very creamy on the lips, and they have the most beautiful shades. They also have their minimalist foundation stick, I also think is fantastic. So that could be a worthwhile sale. However, it is only up to 20% off, so there's also nothing wrong with just shopping that one from Sephora to get those points. If you're a fan of Iconic London, from November 15th to December 2nd, they're going to have 40% off everything except their gift sets. I can't say that I've actually tried anything from the brand myself, so let me know down below if you have any recommendations, but 40% off is significant. Rephr is also currently having an amazing sale. So they currently have $10 eye brushes, $9 skincare, and some of their face brushes are also in the $19 to $20 range. So I've been absolutely loving the Rephr Intense Hydration Cream. This has become my everyday go-to for makeup prep. I just love it. I love how hydrating it is on my skin. They do also have a less intense hydrating cream, which is going to be better for maybe normal to oily skin types. This one is definitely such a gem for dry skin. If you have dry skin, this will answer all of your problems. This is just very, very thick, but it sinks right into the skin. It delivers intense hydration, but it never ever causes your products to pill the way some thicker, more intense moisturizers can do. I don't know what's in this. Some sort of magic, but it's fantastic. Some of my favorite Rephr brushes are the 21, which is fantastic for shimmer shadows. I'm notoriously a fingers girl when it comes to shimmer shadows, but this is the very best one. It just somehow, it's very flat, but it picks up shimmer shadows better than any other brush I have. The 27 brush is just a fluffy brush. It's fantastic for the crease. The 15 is also a fluffy eye brush, and this one is similar to the 27, but the bristles on the 27 are a little bit longer. This one I like more for doing a little bit more packing on the outer corner. The 18 brush has become my staple powder brush, particularly for under my eyes, because while it is kind of fluffy, it is a little bit more densely packed than some, and it gets under the eyes really, really well because it does come to this tapered point. And the 19 brush, I think this one might actually be either a multitasker or a powder brush. I've been loving it for blush. As you can tell, I just love how fluffy it is, so it never lets my blush application get too intense, and it just applies everything very, very evenly. So these are my absolute staple Rephr brushes if you're looking to check them out. And then, as always, The Ordinary is 23% off all month long. I don't know how they decide on 23%, but they will be on sale all month long. The Ordinary likes to have month-long sales to sort of offset that intense pressure of the end of the month, which I love. So if there's anything you'd like to try out, I personally am thinking of trying out their lash serum. So like I said, we do have some pretty well-known brands that are going to be having some fantastic sales. So this is just a reminder not to feel too pressured when it comes to the Sephora savings event, because the brands do tend to do much better sales on their website for Black Friday. Not all of them, but unless you're a Rouge member at Sephora, you can definitely do better during Black Friday sales. So I will, of course, keep you updated. Like I mentioned, I will probably post at least one other video, if not two, with all of the upcoming sales as I get that information. So I do hope this video was helpful. Let me know down below if you're planning to take advantage of any of these sales. Are there any that you're specifically on the lookout for? Let me know, and I will try to keep an eye on that too. I just love hearing from you guys so much, and if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!